Hello my friend, this is Catherine Wood Johnson, and because our schedules seem to be colliding, I just really wanted to take the moment to record this video for you to make sure you know the path that you can take with Nu Skin, so that when you start building your business, you start building it right on a good foundation from the start. So to complete this little module, you're going to need your sales compensation plan booklet, a piece of A4 paper and a pen. So you're all sitting comfortably, let's get down to it. So the sales compensation plan is what Karen Millers refers to as the complication plan. So if you've had a read of it, well done. The most valuable thing that you're going to find is the glossary, and you will get used to the term. So it will start to make sense the more you go. However, I wouldn't worry about not understanding the details of it. Veronica Berriton became a Ruby executive within 3 months without understanding anything of the complication plan. All she told people was, I've got this little machine that irons wrinkles off your face. Do you want to see it? That's what she was telling people. I'll give you a little bit more of a simple understanding of how to understand this compensation plan and how to share it with other people. So because when you teach people to do this business, you actually become inconsequential to the generation of your income. And that's the aim of leverage. So our aim in this business is to build leverage. So how do we do that? Well, there are 3 ways of participating in the business. You can be a distributor, an executive, or a leader. So what does that look like? How does that compare to any other business model? Well, let's make it really simple. You're going to take your piece of paper, so a blank piece of paper, and you're going to draw a line, landscape across the top, and you're going to draw 2 columns down it. So what we're going to actually end up is with something like this. So you're going to write in perfect handwriting, of course, distributor, executive, and leader. And again, what does that equate to? Well, we like to compare it to what's called a franchise model. So if you compare it to, say, the most famous franchise in the world, which is McDonald's, doesn't even sell that great produce. Sorry if you like them and visit them regularly, but would you agree they're not the best burgers in the world? But they've just got a really good distribution system. We, on the other hand, have the best anti-aging technology in the world and an amazing distribution system. So, burger flipper. A burger flipper in McDonald's is much like a distributor here. They flip their burgers, they might sell some burgers at the front counter. They get paid based on their time. So they put in some time, they get some money back. So as a burger flipper, you can expect to earn, you can write this out, 5% commission on your personal sales volume. Or group sales volume up to the level, just level 1. So anyone that you sell to directly, you get 5% commission on points. You also get 43% markup from wholesale to retail, and you get bonus dollars. So that would equate to a $100 fast start payment on a Spark It, or $400 on a business in a box. It's really good value. But again, like a burger flipper, you can expect to earn hundreds per month. And you're probably saying, well, I didn't join this business to earn hundreds a month. I didn't really want to do lots of spa sales or see myself as making money from spa sales. I want to build leveraged income, and that's where we want you to get to. So the next level in this business is executive, or having your own store. Now, as a store owner, if you think of McDonald's, the store owner has lots of people working in his team to get the burgers out to the customers. Same with us. As an executive, you've got your distributors, you've also got people that are in qualification for becoming an executive, and you've also got any of your like LOIs, new business builders, people that are coming on board. They're all working in your store, and you get paid on their volume as well. So you actually get paid everything that a distributor gets paid, plus 9 to 15% commission on everything in your store. So your store, again, is yourself, your own sales, your distributors' sales, any of their distributors' sales. As long as they haven't become executives, you're making up to 20% commission. Now, that you can then earn or expect to earn thousands per month. The average executive, it's like $2,000 to $7,000 per month in this column. Okay, some people they're happy with that. Now, for true leverage, what your goal is to set up multiple executives who are every month selling 3,000 in group sales volume per month. Now, the way we aim to do that is we aim to have 30 families who love and use the product and order at least 100 points worth of product every single month on their automatic delivery. Now, these are a couple of concepts that might go over your head to start with, but automatic delivery is a reward system that rewards even the customers for shopping regularly. So they get at least 20% back in free products by ordering through this automatic delivery system. Now, automatic doesn't mean that they get the same stuff every month. It just means that every month they'll get what they want. So as long as they log on to their system and change their order, they've basically agreed to do it every month. They can put it on hold at any time. They can stop it at any time. There's no like ongoing contracts. As long as they let them know before it's been packed and shipped, that'll be fine. But most families do decide that they're going to order that way because they get the benefit of 20 and after a year 30% back in free product. So finding those loyal customers and keeping them is one part of the business. And the other part of the business is building a team of distributors who do the same. So as a leader, you are then in this last column, you're setting up other franchises that are going to then create customers. So if you write in that column, you're going to get 5% commission on all stores. And if, just for example, you just set up one store, you're going to earn, and write this down so that you're internalizing it. This is a model, and sometimes you'll be somewhere and someone will say, so explain to me, how does this work? I just don't get it. On one executive, if you just teach one other person to become an executive, have their own anti-aging franchise where they have 30 customers who love and use the products and order every month, your average income is going to be $9,000 per year. Most people do that really, really part-time. So if you're able to add an extra $9,000 to your income, would that be okay? You know, what would $800 per month make a difference to your family? What could you do with an extra $800 per month? I know that that's for a lot of the homes in America that went under foreclosure with the recent bank collapses, $800 a month would have saved over 80% of them. So this is the kind of money that can actually change lives. So when you're inviting people to this business, you know, they don't have to be making tens of thousands per month to really change their life. $800 a month, and their life is possibly going to be safe from foreclosure. So something to think about. Now, most people can achieve that if they want to work. That's very, very achievable within months of starting this business. Now, if you teach four plus people, hang on, where's my little flip chart? Oceana has been helping me out here. So these are the average incomes. If you've got your little flip chart, it'll be on the back page. So just teach one other person to do this business and you can reasonably expect to earn, this is actually world averages and they're a little bit old. I know in Australia it's much higher. Excuse me. Now you keep going, teach 2 people, your average income's around $15,000 a year. And at 4 people, it's $30,000 a year. Most people do this part-time. Now this is actually recognised by the company as the first real core leadership position. So it's called a Ruby executive. Now we try not to use jargon with people who aren't in the business, but definitely now that you're in, learn the jargon. You become a Ruby executive, and this is where they actually send you on an all expenses paid trip to the USA, back to the headquarters to meet the scientists, to meet the people, the founders, Blake Rooney, and I guess be a real part of the team. Then you can keep growing, and there's a celebration as well at each level that you achieve, but there are awards trips from 4, 6, 8 and 12. So you're setting up 4 anti-aging franchises, 6, 8 and then 12. And basically it's just repeating the system. It doesn't get any more complicated than following the system. So it's the steps, but the income goes up pretty significantly. So at 6, you're 58,000, which the average Australian income here at the moment is $55,000 per year. In Australia at 6, the income is much, much higher. At 8, which is a diamond executive, the world average income for Lucian is nearly 120,000. And at 12, the world average, and this is just average, is $500,000 per year. It's over $500,000. Now, I don't know about you in your particular role, but is there anything else that you can do where you can reasonably expect to be average and make over $500,000 a year? Now, a couple of exciting facts about these numbers. Out of everyone who reaches this level, half of all the people who've been on the award trip in the history of Nu Skin have actually made it to the top. And out of everyone who's built a long-term business and been building consistently for 10 years or more, 98% of those people have ended up at this level. So what else could you be doing with your life for the next 10 years that you could expect to make over $500,000 a year? Think about that.